Alrighty, we are live. We're rocking and rolling. My first time doing a college football game on this channel, and this is going to be a good one, folks. This is going to be a good one. We are rocking and rolling. We are about just under 10 minutes until kickoff. We got a good one here. The 8-0 Tennessee Volunteers, the 8-0 Georgia Bulldogs. A lot of potential draft prospects in this game to look at. I'm going to be talking about them as we get through the game, but this should be a fun one, folks. Alrighty, Rue. How are we doing on this Saturday? Niners. Yeah, I expect a good game here, Damian Lee. Let's go. Let's go. This is going to be a fun one. I am really looking forward to this game, actually. Geezer, how are we doing today, buddy? How are we doing? Welcome. Yep, I'm going for the Vols too. I am going for the Tennessee Volunteers as well. I'm hoping that they can get the win. We have a couple of Volunteers on the 49ers, actually. There's Jawan Jennings, the wide receiver, is a Tennessee Volunteer. And then, or was, I should say, whoops. And then we also have Emmanuel Mosley, who unfortunately, of course, got hurt and is out for the season, is also a Tennessee Volunteer. I actually don't know if the 49ers have any Georgia Bulldogs on the team, but this should be a really fun game. You know, undefeated Tennessee, you know, it was a couple weeks ago. They had the big win at home against Alabama, the first time they'd done that in about 30 years. Then you have the Georgia Bulldogs, just a relentless team. They have a really good home field advantage. The people there in Georgia love their Bulldogs, as they should, because that's a very good program right there. And it's gotten better and better. But yeah, actually, you know what? I'm very curious now. I am going to look up the 49ers roster and see if there are any Georgia Bulldogs. I don't know if there are. Oh, Charlie Werner. Charlie Werner is a Georgia Bulldog. I forgot that. Let's see. Charlie Werner. Any players on defense? Nope. And then we have, so Charlie Werner is was a Georgia Bulldog, and we have two Tennessee Vols on the 49ers as well. So a couple of the players that I'm looking for. Carcast, how are we doing today, buddy? Going to be doing a fun college football game. I'm going to see how this game goes, and I'm doing well, man. Hopefully you are doing well too. Oh, you think next season Jawan is going to Miami? That could happen. Yes, Carcast. I'm very excited for the games tomorrow. I don't know if you guys had seen on the channel, but I'm going to be doing the Raiders and Jaguars at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's a game the Raiders travel to the Jaguars. And then immediately after that, we're going to go into the big NFC West showdown. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. So we're kind of prepping today for, we're going to do this college football game. I think it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Should be a really high-scoring game with Tennessee because they can put up points. But I'm very excited. Tomorrow we're going to have back-to-back games. This is going to be a fun time. I think the big showdown in the NFC West, as much as I want, I'm kind of very curious to see how it goes with regards to the Seahawks and Cardinals game tomorrow. It's one of those things where, as a Niner fan, I kind of want the Cardinals to win because obviously Seattle's 5-3, we're 4-4. But then look, if Arizona wins, then they move to 4-5, and I mean it's a very close division. So there we go. Kevin Byard is from Middle Tennessee State. And yeah, I mean, if you're a Tennessee Titans fan, I'd like to think maybe the Volunteers are. But no, you're an Ohio State guy. I remember that, Geezer. You're an Ohio State guy. Tennessee from college to the pros. Yeah. Carcast has Devontae Adams pays off and gave. Yeah. I think Devontae Adams should do very well against the Jaguars. Not a huge fan of the Jaguar defense. They have some good players in there, you know. I know they have quite a good linebacker, not even the first-round linebacker that they took, but they have a good linebacker. They have, of course, Josh Allen, and then they have, God, what was the name of the first overall pick? Trayvon Walker, that's it, Trayvon Walker. So they have Trayvon Walker, and they have a bunch of guys. So they do have some decent players on defense, but I think that the Raiders offense is going to be looking to come out flying because they got shut out by New Orleans. So, yeah, I'm rooting for Tennessee in this one. Hendon Hooker, very good quarterback, potential late first rounder, if he can finish the season and really play well and live up to his potential, then he could be moved to early middle first round. Now, you have to think that assuming that they both come out, it's going to be Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud will be, in whichever order you like, those will be the two guys to come off the board first at quarterback. Will Levis from Kentucky. Ashton G says, go Tennessee as a Gators fan. Yeah, I think we're all rooting for Tennessee here. Even though they're, it's the first official rankings of the season, but even though they're ranked number 1 and Georgia's 3, I believe, according to ESPN, which let's take a look. Ohio State's winning 21-7 over Northwestern. They should be winning, probably even more than that. Let's see. They have the line is Georgia 9.5. So ESPN and obviously the betting in Vegas, they have Georgia winning this by, well, the line is 9.5. So, giving Tennessee 9.5 plus with that offense. Wow. That's an interesting one right there. But we'll see how things rock and roll from here. We are just about a minute or a couple minutes away from kickoff. Guys, you know what to do. Like the stream as well. That really helps out the engagement. We'll try and get some college football fans in here. That'd be a good time. We're up to 3 likes. Let's see if we can get to double-digit likes. That would be awesome. And let's see how we're doing. I just put out a video too. Do feel free to check it out. I put out a video of my first mock draft. We're actually at 822 subscribers. So any people who stop by here, if you're new to the stream, like the stream, subscribe to the channel. I mostly do NFL streams, and I'll always do the 49ers games, unless I'm like super, super busy. But I'll always do the Niner games, and then I really want to kind of branch out and do some more games. So I'm going to see how this game goes. Once the game gets started, I get real animated, and we get real loud, and it's a good time, and we're hoping for some big plays. But we're looking at Tennessee here. So Hendon Hooker, the quarterback, he's having a great year. Hopefully he can keep that up for Tennessee. They have a couple of really good weapons at wide receiver. Jalen Hyatt and Cedric Tillman, watch out for them. They do throw the ball deep. They put up big yards. Just ask Alabama. And then you have Darnell Wright, a good offensive tackle out of Tennessee. Now Georgia's completely stacked. They're Smoke 82. How are we doing? So here's my goal, guys, because I'm not normally like the biggest college football fan, but I am going to be going. We're going to be going hard for this game. I'm going to be rooting. We're going to get excited in here. It's going to be pumped up. So I hope you guys will stick around for the stream. We're going to go a little crazy here. You're very confident Sunday night, says Geezer. I don't know, man. So here's the thing, Sunday night, is going to be the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Is that game in Tennessee or Kansas City? I'm trying to see. Let me see here. Oh, it's at Arrowhead Stadium. Whew. I mean, hey, you got to love the confidence. You got to love the confidence, right? I mean, if you're, hey, why not, right? Why not? Believe, man. I know you can do it. I mean, I'm rooting for Tennessee. I'll be rooting for the Titans big time in that game against the Chiefs because I just can't stand Kansas City. But I'll be rooting big time for the Tennessee Titans in that way. It's in Arrowhead, yeah, so that's a tough ask. And Kansas City are coming off a bye week too, so sometimes coming off the bye week can be a good thing, sometimes a bad thing. Sometimes, like with the bye week, you can obviously, you can rest, recover, get healthy. You also have extra time to plan for your next opponent. But sometimes also teams can come off the bye week and be a little bit rusty, be a little bit sluggish, so in the wild card match, that was. I mean, look, it's possible. It's possible. I'm not saying that it ain't, but we'll see how it goes. All right, you got the cheerleaders there. You got the crowds going crazy. All the Georgia Bulldogs fans. This is going to be a big time game right here at Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia. We're rooting for the Titans. I think a number of us here are rooting for the Tennessee Volunteers. But really, I mean, I'm hoping, if I had to say, I'd like Malik Willis is going to start. See, I actually don't think that's a good thing. I think they'd be better off with Tannehill for now. I mean, long term, I think Malik Willis. But here we go. The college football. So number 1 ranked Tennessee Volunteers and the number 3 Georgia Bulldogs. Now, ESPN does have it where they believe that the Georgia Bulldogs, they've given them 9.5 points. So the betting line, 9.5 for the Bulldogs. So, we'll see. I mean, but here's the thing. The Georgia Bulldogs are absolutely loaded with talent. I had to write some of these names down. So you got on defense, Jalen Carter, absolute stud, going to be a top 5, at minimum top 10 pick, you'd have to think. Cornerback, Kelee Ringo, man, that guy, watch out for him. Edge, Nolan Smith, he's going to be getting after Hendon Hooker big time. Also, defensively, couple of good safeties as well. Chris Smith II and Tyke Smith as well. With our second, Damien says, with our second pick, I think we need to draft a left tackle in training until it's time to start him. So, yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. I mean, although, look, Trent Williams hasn't been his, ridiculous self. I mean, he's coming off, an ankle injury. I still think Trent has about maybe, how many more years does he have on his deal? I think he still has about maybe a good play. I think he still has 2 or 3 more years left. Honestly, I thought Jalen Moore did a pretty solid job, and I think Colton McKivitz is solid as well. Are they franchise left tackles? No. But I think that what the Niners will do is maybe in 2024 is when we actually have our first-round picks and second-round picks back, then I think we'll go left tackle. Geezer says there's a YouTube handle update on YouTube. Yes, and I have my YouTube handle is just Shifty's 49ers Talk. I wonder if Matt Ryan, Peyton Manning are there. Well, Matt Ryan went to Boston College, so I don't think he'll be there. You might be thinking of Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford went to Georgia. But I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised if Peyton's there. Then on the offense, the Georgia Bulldogs, Broderick Jones, man, watch. Yeah, number 88 right there, Jalen Carter. That guy's a monster. The tight end, Darnell Washington, running back, Kenny McIntosh, and they have a bunch of other guys too. I'm more looking at the when I look at this, I'm more looking at a lot of the players who are going to be eligible for the draft next year as well. Some big-time names, of course. So we're really looking at the juniors and the seniors here. But, hey, look, at the end of the day, I hope it's a really fun game. Crazy Juice thinks that the Bulldogs will win it. Though, yeah, I'm rooting for Tennessee. Don't ask me why. Because, when I try to relate it to the 49ers, the Niners have 2 Tennessee Volunteers on the team and 1 Georgia Bulldog. But I just think I like Tennessee. I like Tennessee. I like their high-powered offense. Can the defense make enough stops? We'll see how it goes. Georgia, it's at Sanford Stadium. That's a big one. Athens, Georgia. Crowd's going to be pumped up. Crowd is going to be loud in Georgia. So I guess the game will be kicking off momentarily. The band is on the field. They're doing their thing. All right. Got a new comment on our draft is going to suck. All righty. Yeah, so we're at commercial break right now. Let's go. Merrick, what is up? Oh, you're a Georgia Bulldogs fan. Okay, so we do have a Bulldogs fan in here. Unfortunately, Merrick, I think you're going to be outnumbered here today. A bunch of us are going for Tennessee. But, hey, we'll see what happens. You never know, right? All righty, Roo. And then I'll pull up the scoreboard. We'll see what other scores are happening around the land of college football. We have Oregon, the 7-1 Oregon Ducks against Colorado. That should be a disaster right there for Colorado. But you never know what can happen in football. You never know. All righty, Roo. Also, as a coach, I don't know who to root for because I like both teams, and I pretty much root for one team. Except for Oklahoma. What about Oklahoma? You don't like Oklahoma, the State Cowboys? Crazy juice. Hopefully this will be a good game. Me too. And I'm kind of testing this out. This is the first time that I'm doing a college football game as a live stream. So we're going to see how it goes. Hopefully it's a really good game. Hopefully we'll get a whole bunch of people in here. Do like the stream. Feel free to share it as well. Across Twitter or whichever. We'll get some people in here. We'll have a whole bunch of fun. You got people all dressed up, Georgia Bulldogs fans dressed up. A little late Halloween kind of gig too. All right, this should be a fun one. This, and you have like the little section right there of the Tennessee fans. So, you got a couple of Tennessee. You got a little tiny bit of orange sprinkled in. So we'll see how this one goes. Interviewing the coaches right now. This is the guy who's basically Bobby Hill, but when Bobby Hill grows up. And you'll never be able to unsee that. So when you see the Tennessee head coach, it's Bobby Hill from King of the Hill, but all grown up. Hendon Hooker, number 5. Hopefully he'll have a big game today. We need him to have a big game. Good old Hendon Hooker be throwing to his big 2 receivers, Jalen Hyatt and Cedric Tillman. They are not afraid to push the ball down the field. That is for sure. Geezer thinks the Vols win 31-27. Smoke, he's a Bulldog fan, and that's my hometown team. Daniel McKeon, hey, how are we doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate the sub. Hopefully you'll stick around. Are you, if you're a Tennessee or a Georgia fan or a 49er fan, it's going to be a good time. Once the game starts and once plays start happening, that's when, especially me, because I'm just a diehard football fan. That's why I start getting real animated, getting real pumped up. And it's gonna be a really good time. This should be a great game, but I very much appreciate the subscription. It helps out tremendously, a lot more than you may realize. So thank you very much for that. Jalen Hyatt's put up elite numbers. Yeah, he is going to be a good one. All righty. And we're kicking off. So Tennessee is going to be kicking off to the Georgia Bulldogs. All right, so we are up. Geezer, you are correct. The Niners are on their bye. So I'm going to be streaming 2 games tomorrow. The Raiders at the Jags, then the Seahawks at the Cardinals. Kick is away, takes it back and gets taken down, fights forward up to about the 23-yard line. The Georgia Bulldogs will kick off the game and start at their own 23-yard line. So I'll be doing the Raiders, Jaguars, and then the Seahawks at the Cardinals, and then I will also be doing the Monday night game, which is the Baltimore Ravens at the New Orleans Saints. Now we got, here we go, Bennett the fourth coming out. Watch out for this, Georgia team. They are absolutely loaded. Broderick Jones is an absolute monster at left tackle. It's going to be real tough to get pressure on Bennett's blind side. He's in shotgun, back to his left. 2 receivers up top, 2 down low. Snap is away. Hands it off at the middle. Big room up the middle. Gets about 9 yards on first down, and that is Kenny McIntosh. Turn off closed captioning. That is Kenny You live in Georgia, and you're a Georgia Bulldogs fan. All right. Dumps it off, and that's a good tackle there by number 0. Slaughter for the Tennessee Volunteers. Big tackle. Keeps it within that. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 now. They're at their own about 32-yard line. Nice run on first down by the senior Kenny McIntosh. Yeah, you got great players all across the team here for the Georgia Bulldogs. Cedric Van Pran, too. Man, he's something else. 3rd and 1 now. Can Tennessee get a big stop here on 3rd down? Bennett's in shotgun. Back to his left. McIntosh to his left. 2 receivers down low. He's got 2 tight ends up top, including Darnell Washington. Snap his way, pitches it out, and he's going to... Oh, wow, nice run. McIntosh up to the 40, up to about the 44-yard line. Georgia is on the move. It's a 1st down, Georgia Bulldogs. Stetson Bennett pitches it out to McIntosh. Snap is away, fakes the handoff, throws it, and almost intercepted. Almost intercepted by the Volunteers, number 33. Holy moly. Betson with the play action. Doesn't see the linebacker at all. Looking for big Darnell Washington, but almost intercepted. Wow, wow, wow. That could have been a big early turnover for the Tennessee Volunteers, but not to be. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback in shotgun. 3 receivers down low, 1 up top. McIntosh to his left. Snap is away. Looking to throw. Throws it across the middle. It's going to be caught. Nice reception on that slant route. Picks up 10 yards, and that should be another Georgia Bulldogs 1st down. Nice, pretty solid route there, but perfect throw. I mean, put it exactly where it had to be. Makes it incredibly difficult for the defense to be able to stop that. Now watch out, Edwards, the running back Edwards is in the game. He had a big game last week, but he is to Bennett's left, now moves over to his right. In shotgun formation, snap is away. They are going to hand it off up the middle, bounces outside, and he fumbles the ball! He fumbles the ball, and it bounces back into Bennett. I think Tennessee now have it. Tennessee have the ball. He fumbled it. Edwards had a big game last week. Ball comes out. Stetson Bennett almost comes up with it. Ball's loose. And that's a clear fumble. Big time play right there from the Tennessee defense. Stetson Bennett could not. The ball bounced right into his hands, couldn't hold on to it. And Tennessee come up with the ball. Wow, wow, wow. What a start. Big time play right there for the Volunteers, and we're going to have the Tennessee offense coming out. Hendon Hooker in shotgun, back to his right. Jalen Hyatt, Cedric Tillman, watch out for them. Hendon Hooker looking to throw across the middle. Slant route, gets about an 8, 9, we'll call it 7 yards. Nice little pickup there. Easy yards right there for Tennessee, and just expect a lot of this. They're going to have their quick short passes, and bam, they'll challenge you deep. Tennessee going to the line real fast. They fake the handoff, throw it, and it's going to be a quick pass. 1st down, Tennessee, but there is a flag on the play. Perhaps it'll be an offensive pass interference. with if they were blocking a little bit early. Hendon Hooker. There's offensive pass interference. Oh wait, no, what was the call? I don't have the audio on. Yeah, Cedric Tillman, number 4. Jalen Hyatt, number 11. They're getting them involved early. So it's 1st and 10. And that's going to be a false start. False start against the Tennessee Volunteers. Smoke, I vote Shifty for primetime football. Well, thank you very much. One of these days. Big opportunity, says Crazy Juice. Yeah, there's a lot of good players here on this Georgia Bulldogs defense, so gotta watch out for those guys. It's going to be 1st and 15 now for the Tennessee Volunteers. They're at the Bulldogs' 40-yard line. You really think that you got to get some points here. Watch out for number 88, big Jalen Carter. He has ability to mess up offenses. Hooker is in shotgun, back to his right. Snap is away. They are going to fake the handoff, looking to throw under pressure. Caught there by Cedric Tillman. And a nice pickup there. That was Jalen. No, it's Cedric Tillman. And they're going to the line real fast. They do this hurry-up offense. Hendon Hooker in shotgun. Back to his left. Fakes the handoff. Quick throw. Now we get Jalen Hyatt involved. Only going to get about maybe 3 yards on the play. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6, we'll say. We'll call it 3rd and 6. And they are going to be at the Georgia maybe 31 or 30-yard line. They're calling it 3rd and 5 at the 30-yard line. Snap is away. Hooker looking to throw. Throws it across the middle. Broken up. Really, really nice play right there by Mondon Jr. But there is a flag on the play, so we'll see what the flag is. Otherwise, it's going to be 4th and 5. There was a false start on the Tennessee Volunteers. So that actually means instead of it being 4th and 5, it's actually going to be 3rd and 10 instead. So this might actually work out better for the Volunteers and a false start. So you actually are unable to decline that. Alrighty, Roo. Can this Bulldogs defense hold up? Watch out for number 88, Jalen Carter. He's going to try and get pressure right up the middle. Hooker and shotgun back to his left. 2 receivers down low, 2 up top. Snap is away. Looking to throw. Throws it across the middle. It's going to be caught, but he's going to be well short of the 1st down marker. Maybe a pickup of 4. We're looking at 4th and 6 right now for the Volunteers. And what do they want to do? It looks like Hooker's going to the sidelines. So it looks like, are they going to attempt a field goal here? They might attempt a field goal here, which is Chase McGrath. He has kicked a 51-yarder this year. This won't be quite as long as that, but it'll be fairly long. This is a 47-yarder. Can they get points on the board? Snap is away. Hold is good. Kick is up, and it has the accuracy and it has the distance. It is good. And it's going to be 3-0 Tennessee over the Georgia Bulldogs. And after the big fumble by Edwards for Georgia, Tennessee is able to fall on it. Then they're able to pick up a couple, maybe get decent yardage, kick a field goal. Tennessee takes the early lead. You're thinking if you're Tennessee, though, at the end of the day, you really don't want to be settling for field goals. You got to get them in for touchdowns, especially when you get a big momentum swing like that. But 3-0 Tennessee over the Georgia Bulldogs. All right, now let's see. Can Georgia respond? What can Georgia do to respond in this game? I want to have a halftime raid, and I already have someone planned. Yeah, Geezer. Well, we'll see. I mean, yeah, I've only done a raid one, and I like doing the raids, but we'll see how many people we have in here. You know, if we get some, if we have if we start getting like a decent crowd in here, then absolutely, I'll be more than happy to do a raid. But if there's just a couple of us, then I might skip it. But tomorrow, when it comes to the NFL games, yeah, and I think I might even do a raid for the next 49er game. The next 49er game, because we usually get a good attendance on the 49er games. So, but for right now, with just a few of us here, maybe not. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some more people. Whoops.
I'll fix it next time.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I'll do that for sure, man. Is Jim showing the which game is Jim doing again? Oh, he's doing the same game. All right. There we go. And here we're going to have the kickoff. Tennessee is going to be kicking it back to the Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia on their first possession. They were moving the ball fairly well. Then Edwards, the running back, coughed it up, and Tennessee were able to capitalize, put up some points on the board. Short kick here from Tennessee, and the Bulldogs only get up to about the 20-yard line, so that actually worked out pretty well in their favor for the Tennessee Vols. Reggae Shark says, "Go Dogs! Go Bulldogs!" So we'll see what we come here. Stetson Bennett, the senior. What can they do right here? They're in Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia. It's a big game here. The number 1 ranked Tennessee Volunteers, the number 3 ranked Georgia Bulldogs, both 8-0 on the season. There's 10 minutes left in the first quarter. Bennett's going to be in shotgun, back to his left. Bennett almost picked off on the first drive. Snap is away, looking to throw. Throwing it deep! He's got a man! He catches it! Number 11, Smith with the big-time catch for the Georgia Bulldogs. Wow, did Georgia need that? There we go. Big-time throw. Man all over him. Way to catch it. Way to hang on. Goes to the ground. Big-time reception right there for the Bulldogs, and they immediately flipped the field possession in a big way. They got the momentum right back on their side. Absolute dime right there for Stetson Bennett. An absolute pretty pass. They're all the way up to the Tennessee 27-yard line. So big time play right there. Almost 50 or about 50-yard play. He's going to be in shotgun now. Back to his left. 2 tight ends on the field. Snap is away. They are going to hand it off up the middle. This is going to be McIntosh. McIntosh breaking tackles up inside the 30, inside the 20, or inside the 15, down almost to the 10-yard line. Wow, goes Kenny McIntosh. They go back to the more seasoned running back here. McIntosh able to jump around, make a couple of guys miss, breaking a few tackles up to about the 14-yard line of Tennessee. Bad missed tackle there by the safety for the Volunteers. Bennett's going to be in shotgun, back to his left. Snap is away, fakes the handoff, throwing it for the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. Well overthrown. No shot at that one. They didn't have a shot. Bennett threw it just way too high. Looking for Big 19 there, Bowens or Bowers. I don't really know these teams that well, so forgive me if I mess up on the names a little bit. So 2nd and 10 right now for Georgia. You feel like they got the big momentum with the huge throw. Can they now punch it in for 7? They're at the Tennessee 13-yard line. Edwards back in. He's going to be to Bennett's left. 2 receivers up top, 2 down low. Snap is away. Looking to throw. Looking. Throws it for the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. Going to be incomplete. Looking for the big tight end, Darnell Washington. The very highly rated Darnell Washington. A man all over him. Incredible play right there from the Volunteer safety. Got his hands right in there. Was able to break up the pass. Yeah, Darnell Washington is someone that you got to keep an eye out for. He is a very good tight end. Someone who will probably be, like a second, maybe third round pick in the draft coming up next April. And just couldn't reel it in, couldn't haul it in. But this is a big third down here for the Bulldogs. Bennett and shotgun. Edwards going to move now to his left. Snap is away. Looking to throw. He's going to be under pressure. He's going to break out of it. He's running for it. He's down to the 10, inside the 10. It's going to be a touchdown. Georgia Bulldogs. Stetson Bennett. Are they not calling it a touchdown? They're calling him short? They're calling him short. I thought he got in. I thought that was a clear touchdown. Where is he out? Stetson Bennett. That's a touchdown. That's a clear touchdown. Yeah, that's going to easily be a touchdown. Almost got sacked in the backfield. Scrambles out. Runs for it. The Tennessee defense had committed man coverage. They committed to the receivers deep. Weren't able to come back. And that's a touchdown. Georgia Bulldogs. Now they have it marked as, now it's under review. I'm gonna mark it down already because I know that this is a touchdown 100%. But Bennett scrambling in the backfield was able to get away from a blitzing linebacker. Takes a big hit from McCullough, but Bennett is able to hold on, reaches out, hits the pylon. That's a touchdown. Feet in bounds. So Georgia's going to take the lead right here on this play, and then they'll have the extra point attempt coming right up. And then we'll have the high-flying Tennessee Volunteers offense coming on back out. Yeah, this should be a very easy call to overturn it. They're just waiting for the signal. It's an easy call. What's taking so long? Maybe they have to figure out, what time needs to be on the clock, but that's an easy call. Easy touchdown right there. Big time play from the quarterback. Stetson Bennett, the fourth. And they called it a touchdown. Finally, it took long enough. So it's a touchdown, Georgia Bulldogs. Let's go. There you go, Georgia. And you have Bobby Hill, the coach of the Tennessee Volunteers, ain't too happy about that. His defense had him 3rd and 10 and unable to get the stop on 3rd down. They had him down in the backfield. They just couldn't get him down. So we're going to have the extra point attempt coming right up. And the snap is away, hold is good, kick is up, and it's good. So we have a Tennessee 3, Georgia Bulldogs 7. They take the lead. Some big plays by their quarterback, Stetson Bennett. Hit a receiver deep for about 50 yards. Then on a 3rd down and 10 from the Tennessee 13. Bennett able to scramble out of pressure, runs for the end zone, absorbs a hit, and just reaches the pylon. Everyone's in bounds. Bam. What a solid play right there by the quarterback from Georgia. And then now, how can the Volunteers respond? They have to make a big response here. This game is going to be back and forth all day long, folks. Just you wait and see. I'm not sure how I feel about all the commercials for Christmas that I'm seeing, but, Alrighty, 823 subscribers. Don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to like the stream if you can. That would be awesome and really, really helpful. And you're welcome to share the stream too. Right now we have 7 likes. Let's see, can we get to 10 likes on the stream? Wow, there's a stream that has 37,000 people watch. Crazy Juice, yeah, I saw that I did I did a way too early mock draft. So the big thing that I would say to take away from it is, like people are going to harp on like, oh, well, this player, will he be here or will he get drafted here or there? Like I would say, I haven't anything unrealistic. It's not like I was having Bryce Young and CJ Stroud and like in a 6th round pick or something like that. But a lot of these players, I think sometimes people get so hung up on, well, there's no way this player will be here. And I'm like, well, maybe there is. Like we've seen guys fall, and move up in the draft board all the time. So, but check it out. Let me know what you think. And definitely feel free to drop your thoughts in the comments. It's it took me a little while to put it together because it's so early. It's very early stages in the draft process, but Georgia Tech beat Virginia Tech 28-27. Woof. That's a close game. That'd be a fun one. The kick is away. Georgia kick it back off to Tennessee. It goes through the back of the end zone. Do I have any plans to cover a Michigan game? I'm just kind of trying this out, like a college football game out today. I saw that there was I wasn't really even planning on doing this, and I saw there was Tennessee and Georgia, number 1, number 3 ranked teams, both undefeated against each other, and I thought, hey, this would be a good one to do. But potentially, like maybe like a national championship game or whatnot. Yeah, I saw that. CG, you're going to be at the Fresno State-Hawaii game. Fresno State got the win last time you were there, huh? And then, so 1st and 10 for Tennessee at their own 25-yard line. Snap is away. He's in shotgun, looking, throws it across the middle, picks up about 5 or 6 yards on 1st down. That's the tight end, Warren. Yeah, I'm really... they move so fast. Out to Warren again. Quick pass. Gets another 7 yards, so that's going to be a 1st down. Tennessee. They move so quickly. Wow, they get the play called so fast. In shotgun, back to his right. 2 receivers down low, 2 up top, and then there's a false start on the play. The whole offense, they're moving fast, but maybe almost too fast. Yeah, CG, I'm kind of rooting for Tennessee as well, but we'll see what happens. But this is going to be a false start on the offense, so that makes it 1st and 15 for these Tennessee Volunteers. So the most points through 8 games in SEC history, this Tennessee team is ranked 3rd with 395 points in 8 games. That is insane. That is absolutely insane numbers. But they're pushed back here. It's going to be 1st and 15 for the Vols. Hendon Hooker in shotgun, back to his right. Snap is away. Hands it off to his running back, breaks a tackle. Ends up getting about 3 yards, runs out wide. Nothing really going there. Nice broken tackle at the line of scrimmage, though. Gets about 3 yards. Speeding ticket penalty. Yeah, doesn't it? Yeah, sometimes they're going almost too fast. It's crazy. Oh, no kidding. Jason Brown? That guy is hilarious. Yeah, he's a good dude. I'd love to talk football with him. He's from I think he's originally from LA, from Compton actually. Speeding ticket penalty, yeah. Sometimes the offense almost goes too fast where you have to get settled down, get people into a rhythm. But maybe this is their rhythm. Nice tackle there. The guy maybe got banged up though on the play. The Georgia guy took quite a hit. Oh, even the Tennessee, the running back came off worse for wear. He is gold. Yeah, man, he's awesome. Yeah, watching his like the first couple of seasons, he doesn't mess around. Like he'll cuss people out and he'll say whatever that needs to be said. Got to have a lot of love for, someone who'll tell it like it is, When you talk about ruthless, I'd say Jason Brown is pretty ruthless when it comes to that. He doesn't fuck around. 2nd and 12 for Tennessee. Shotgun formation. Snap is away. Draw play. Hands it off. Nice run by number 20 for the Volunteers. Gets a good chunk of that back. Well, maybe about half of it back. Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 6 now for the Volunteers. Moving to the line of scrimmage real fast. And when you do this, you're able to keep basically the same defensive players out there. But if you don't pick up these 3rd downs, then your offense is in and out real fast. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Throwing it deep. He's got a man. Too far. Just a little too far. Looking for Cedric Tillman, I think. Oh, man. No, I think that was Hyatt. Looking for Hyatt deep and just overthrew him by like a yard. I mean, Hyatt, you might have to lay out for that, no? Come on now. That was Jalen Hyatt. You got to lay out for that, man. This is against Georgia in Georgia. Here comes the punt. Snap is away. Kick is off. So Georgia is going to get the ball back, and there's going to be fair caught around their own 17 or 18-yard line. Man, Hyatt, I think you got to lay out for that one. I mean, it was there. It was there. 7-3 Georgia. There's 6:30 left in the first quarter. And then reminder, tomorrow we will be doing early game Raiders at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Right after that, we're going to be doing, and whatever's happening in that, unless it's like a nail biter to the end, we're going to stick with that. But hi, Mr. Reginald. But right after that game, we're going to be doing the Seattle Seahawks at the Arizona Cardinals. Big NFC West showdown. It's going to be a good time. Looking forward to it. You know, we haven't played the Arizona Cardinals yet, and I haven't really seen a lot of Arizona this year. Haven't seen a lot of Seattle. The Niners beat down on them, but there we go. There we go. Well, all the Sooners here. You got Oklahoma State, Oklahoma. You got Baker Mayfield. I know CG's a big fan of Baker Mayfield. CG Ruthless. Big Baker fan. Loves the Oklahoma Sooners. But we're going to be coming right back here. It's going to be Georgia with the ball on their own 17. Run, 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 and run. Man, they had Barry Sanders on that last commercial too. My favorite running back of all time, Barry Sanders. That guy was special, man. Yeah, so Raiders Jaguars at 10 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. Then we're going to have, in the afternoon, we're going to have the Seattle Seahawks at the Arizona Cardinals tomorrow. Monday Night Football, Baltimore Ravens at the New Orleans Saints. Looks like Jalen Wyatt, he stood on the foot of the official, and that's what really kind of messed up. So he's on the sideline. Hopefully he's okay, because they could definitely use him out there. 1st and 10 for Georgia. Bennett behind center. Edwards in the backfield. They're going to hand it off. And that's a nice tackle there by the Tennessee Volunteers. This number 33 is playing out of his mind. They lose 2 on the play. Banks. Watch out for Banks. Banks, number 33. He's the man. Dipping his toes into college, says Christian. This is just a real good game, and man, I got nothing else going on today. 2nd and 12 for the Georgia Bulldogs. In shotgun, back to his right. Snap is away. Looking to throw. It's going to be right over the middle. Hits his tight end, I think. Maybe a pickup of about 6 or 7 yards. Christian, how are we doing, buddy? Always a pleasure to have you here, man. Always a pleasure. Did I do that? Is that you, John Wayne? So it's going to be 3rd and 4. They actually give him 8 on the pickup. This is big for Tennessee because their offense goes in such crazy hurry up. Their offense, if they're not picking up first downs, they're just in and out. So 3rd and 4. Bennett in shotgun. Edwards to his right. 3 receivers up top, 1 down low. Snap is away. Looking to throw. Quick throw. It's going to be bobbled and dropped by the Georgia Bulldogs. They needed that right there. Bennett not happy with his receiver. Hit him right in the hands, a little bit high and behind him, but as the receiver, you really want him to make that catch. Yeah, looking forward. Yeah, when I saw this one was on the schedule for today, I was like, holy smokes, Tennessee, Georgia, the number 1, number 3 ranked teams, both undefeated. This will be a good one. Alabama, LSU later on. I'm not going to be doing that game, but that's later on. The punt is up. The punt is away. And then Tennessee is that's going to bounce all the way. Wow. Did he save it? I think he saved it. That punt may have gone all the way to the 1-yard line, and it has. What a crazy punt right there. All the Bulldog players are absolutely fired up. He didn't even have to touch it, but that's a great play. Great special teams play for Georgia. Punts it all the way down to the 1. Incredible. It really just doesn't get better than that. You can't ask for anything close to that. So big time play for Georgia, but Tennessee gets the ball back, but on their own 1-yard line. They really need to get some first downs picked up here. Otherwise, they're going to be in trouble. Who was it earlier that subscribed? Daniel McKeon. I don't know if you're still here, but my notifications things don't work. But for you, sir, I'm going to do that. I don't think I'll ever be able to figure this out. So I've tried everything. But Georgia, 7-3 up over Tennessee. Now, the defenses are playing pretty well, I have to say. You know, although we know that Georgia has a very good defense, but let's give some credit here also to the Tennessee defense. Because I think they're stepping up and they're playing a real good game. All right. We're on commercial break, folks. When we come back from commercial break, the Volunteers will have the ball 1st and 10, but at their own 1-yard line, thanks to the big-time punt. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that, Christian. There's so much riding on games like these. Like we saw, Tennessee have already beaten Alabama. If they can beat Alabama and Georgia, I mean, you can only imagine what that would be like. You know, in terms of their rankings, that would be super impressive. Josh Hoople. Oh, he's the Volunteers head coach now. All right, here we go. We're back in action here with the Volunteers and the Georgia Bulldogs. Don't forget to like the stream. Feel free to share it too. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 1. Hendon Hooker in shotgun, back to his right. You got a fullback in there too. Snap is away. They are going to hand it off. Get some nice rate gain on first down. Gets about 3, maybe 4 yards, which is massive considering where they are on the field. You get a little bit of breathing room. Jalen Hyatt still on the sideline. Snap is away. They hand it off again, but bursts out left. Only going to get about a yard. That was 2nd and 6. So it's going to be 3rd and about 5 right now for the Tennessee Volunteers. And they got to pick up this first down, folks, or else they're in trouble. Jalen Hyatt on the field now. That's true. I always like those kind of other schools that are a little bit smaller that maybe aren't in the SEC and the ACC or the whatever to get a chance to get in and get into the the playoffs and whatnot. 3rd and 6. Bulldogs fans are getting loud. Hooker and shotgun. Snap is away. Looking to throw. He's got time. Running out of it. He gets sacked. Ball's fumbled. It's going to be a safety. It's going to be a safety. Or did he get out of the end zone? I think he got out of the back of the end zone. Hooker was just hanging tough in the pocket. Went to throw it. Ran out of time. Ball fumbled. Tennessee recovered it, and I think they were able to get the ball back out to the 1-yard line. That's big 88. Jalen Carter, the man who you expect is going to be, a top 5, top 10 pick in next year's NFL draft. I don't know if he got out of the end zone. That should be a safety, I think. Or maybe this is an incomplete pass. I don't know. That's tough. That might just be an incomplete pass. Should have did a Jimmy G. Maybe. I'm not sure what they're calling on this. Turn on closed captioning. I think they're calling it an incomplete pass. We'll see, because it looked like he fumbled the ball. A Tennessee lineman picked it up. He was clearly tackled in the end zone, so that would make it a safety. But I wonder if it means that. I wonder if it's a forward pass. Now they have the rules analyst Gene Steratore there reviewing it. He thinks that it's a fumble, but the call in the field is that it's an incomplete pass. So that's going to take some hell of a review to turn it over. Jalen Carter, though, number 88, we knew he was going to be a madman today. Has a huge play, maybe the biggest play so far of the game. I mean, if it's a fumble, then clearly he's down before the ball got out of the end zone. So that would be it's either a safety or else it's going to be a punt for the Volunteers. Depends on the review. Oof. This is a big call right here. Because either Georgia gets the 2 points plus Tennessee has to kick it away, or else Tennessee just gets to punt it away. So this is a really big call here. Oh, they're saying Tennessee advanced the ball outside of own end zone. So that's clearly not the case. Now, I guess the case right here is either going to be if it's incomplete, they have to determine that first. If it's incomplete or if it's a fumble. And then based off of that, then they have to decide. I mean, he didn't get out of the end zone, so that's clearly. Damian Lee says Tennessee should have never beat Alabama. Alabama missed 2 straight field goals. Now, Tennessee also made some big plays in that one, too. See, I think you could argue that's a forward pass. That he attempted to pass it and then it just got hit. We'll see what the call is here. Bobby Hill, the coach of the Tennessee Volunteers. Oh, man, that's such a tough call. That is a tough call. Anyone here in the stream who's watching this game, what do you think? I mean, I kind of think his arm is going forward a little bit, but all the Georgia Bulldog fans are doing this because they want it to be a safety. Man, and they have a lot to figure out here. But it is under review right now, and they are taking their time with this. It's been under review for a minute. So we'll see what the call is. Christian thinks it's a fumble. See, I think it's... They have a super slow-mo here. Oh, then the guys get in the way. And then... Man, I don't know. I think that might be a forward pass. Ugh, that is so tough. I kind of think that it's a forward... I actually lean towards it being a forward pass. That's my opinion, is that it's a forward pass, so it's just incomplete, which would actually make it 4th and 6. So this is a big call right here that the officials will have on their hands. Big, big call. Oof, I don't know what they're going to... I don't really know what they're going to call it. I have no idea what they're going to call this. Yeah, it really is. It's one of two things. It either is a safety, because initially they ruled it that the Tennessee player, it was a fumble. The Tennessee player recovered it and got out of his own end zone. But I think it's an incomplete pass. So here was the call. It's an incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. So that should be 4th down. Are they calling it 4th and 10? What? Oh, that's clearly oh my God. I think the refs completely botched this up. Wow. That's to me, that's a really bad call. I think it should have been an incomplete pass, which would make it 4th and 6. But now it's 4th and 10. They're saying that he got out of the end zone. From their goal line, this punt, they're going to try and block it. Bulldogs going to try and block it. Snap is away. No, they won't try. Punt is away. Not a great punt. Fair catch. Wow, so George is going to have the ball at the Tennessee 38-yard line. I mean, it's just so difficult to punt the ball when, like, the snap is coming from, like, just within inside your own 1-yard line. You have no room to work with. But Georgia, basically, they're getting in. They're pretty much in scoring position now. Can they capitalize on this? Georgia really needs to make Tennessee pay, because Tennessee's offense, we know how high-powered it is, but Georgia so far has done an excellent job of shutting them down, and Georgia is one of the few teams that you feel like has the talent to be able to do that. So it's 1st and 10, Georgia Bulldogs from the Tennessee 37-yard line. There's still over 3 minutes left in this first quarter. Holy smokes. Fakes the handoff. Bennett looking for it all for the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown. Georgia Bulldogs. Touchdown. Stetson Bennett goes for it all. Big time throw. And how about that for a turn of events? Ladd McConkey with the touchdown. Huge throw from Bennett, and Bennett's made a couple of really big-time throws. Christian, you were not right. Well, you were right. You were right that it was a fumble. Yeah, you were right that it was a fumble. So essentially what they called it was, they said it was a fumble, and that the Tennessee offensive lineman recovered it and got outside of his own end zone. But, I mean, the video evidence shows he clearly did not. Extra point is up, and it's good for the Bulldogs. So that's going to make it 14-3. Georgia over Tennessee. So what they called it on the field was they basically confirmed that the Tennessee Volunteer offensive lineman, that it was a fumble, yes, that the Volunteer player recovered it and got out of his own end zone, which to me, there's no way he got out of his own end zone. Like, there's just no way. So I was pretty confused by the call myself. I thought it should have either been incomplete or it should have been a safety. But for the Bulldogs now, it maybe works out better because Look, it would have been 9-3, and Tennessee would have been able to kick the ball from their own, 20, 25 with like that punt kick after the free kick, they call it, after a safety. So, but now because Tennessee had to punt it away from basically inside their own 1 yard line, they only punted it out to like the 37-yard line, and straight away, first play action. Stetson Bennett rolls out, launches a deep one, and Ladd McConkey with the big touchdown pass, or touchdown reception. So all of a sudden, and this guy, Ladd McConkey, second straight game with a receiving touchdown. He only had one in the first 7 games. Now he has back-to-back games with receiving touchdowns. So Georgia is now going to kick it off back to the Volunteers. And the kick is away. And it's going to be in the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. So Tennessee will get the ball at their own 25-yard line. Yeah, watch this punt. Holy smokes. That was about like a 70-plus yard punt that Georgia had earlier, and it rolled out at the 1 yard line. That was just amazing. What a great punt. Now, I still can't believe that call that they didn't give the safety on that, but Georgia right now are not complaining because right now the score, that's a nice route. Ladd McConkey right by Slaughter, and it wasn't even close. That whole route that he did, that was a slaughter. We're talking slaughter. So 1st and 10, Tennessee at their own 25-yard line. 9 people in here. Feel free to like and subscribe. In shotgun. Snap is away. He is going to hand it off to the outside to the right. Cuts upfield. Gets about 10, 11 yards. That's going to be good enough for a Tennessee first down. Nice speed by the Tennessee running back there. Able to pick up 10, 11 yards on the play. Tennessee in their there we go. Robert Massanis Jr., thank you so much for the subscription. Hendon Hooker in the pocket, rolling out to his left. Going to try and run. Breaks a tackle. Ends up getting about 3 or 4 yards after breaking out. Having to bounce out to the left under pressure. All right. We are up to 824 subscribers. Thank you very much, everybody. Hands it right off the middle. Gets about 3 yards on second down. So this here, it's going to be 3rd and 5. And, man, I'm telling you, like I get the hurry up. I get the hurry up that Tennessee does. But sometimes it can really screw your defense if you're not picking up first downs. So 3rd and 5 right now. There's about 2.5 minutes left. Snap is away. Hooker looking to throw under pressure. It's going to be incomplete. Looking for Jalen Hyatt. Throw is a little bit short. Under pressure. And that's going to be 4th and 5. So after a nice run to pick up a first down on the previous set of plays, Tennessee just only pick up 5 right there. Not good enough for Tennessee. Hooker's been under pressure all day long, so they're going to be punting it back now to Georgia. And Georgia's going to really try and put some separation between themselves and Tennessee. Punt is away from their own 40. High kick. Fair catch is called. Oh! I think it looks like it was a muff punt, but I think the Tennessee player hit into the Georgia Bulldog. So they called for the fair catch. The Bulldog player got hit. We'll see if the Bulldog player got hit by a Volunteer. Yeah, it was by a Vols, so that's a flag. So it will be Georgia ball. You have Bobby Hill, the coach of the Tennessee Volunteers. So, and they're going to take the, it was a kick-catch interference. So as the Georgia Bulldog player went to, basically, he fair caught it, and a Tennessee Volunteer hit into him before the ball even came down. Georgia, you're right, Christian. Georgia are looking a lot better right now. The Georgia defense is really good. They have, and their offensive line is really good too. Broderick Jones, Cedric Van Pran, they've got a great offensive line. Their quarterback is playing very well right now. So Georgia have the ball at their own 36. They hand it off up the middle. They get about maybe only half a yard on first down. So solid defense there by Tennessee. They need to force a 3-and-out here. If you're Tennessee, you need to get your offense into a rhythm. And that, again, that's the one thing which, I understand the hurry-up offense. I get it. But if you're not picking up first downs, then, man, you're in trouble. But let's give credit where it's due. Stetson Bennett has had a heck of a game so far. In shotgun, back to his right, it's going to be McIntosh. You got big Darnell Washington, the tight end up top with 2 receivers. 1 receiver down low. Snap is away. Looking to throw. Under pressure. Throwing it deep, wide open. And that's going to be the running back, Kenny McIntosh, breaking tackles all the way down inside the Tennessee 20-yard line. Holy moly, and Stetson Bennett inside the 15-yard line of Tennessee. And now Georgia's going hurry up. They're at the Tennessee 14-yard line. Big time pickup right there. Picked up about 40 yards there. Nice catch, throwing it to the running back. Kenny McIntosh, man, that's a great play. So it's 1st and 10. Bennett already has 156 yards. Snap is away, pitches it out to Kenny McIntosh, breaks out to the left, gets about 6, maybe 7 yards on first down. So that's going to make it 2nd and 4, possibly 2nd and 3, depending on the spot. We got under a minute left in the first quarter, and the Tennessee defense is shell-shocked right now. They have no answers for Stetson Bennett and the deep passes. Watch out for big Darnell Washington, yeah. 6'7", 270. Tight end. Holy moly. They'll be looking for him in the end zone, I'm sure. Bennett in shotgun, back to his left. Snap is away. They are going to hand it off up the middle, and he's going to break tackles, maybe gets close to a 1st down and goal. We'll see what the spot is, but I think it's going to be 1st and goal right around the Tennessee 5-yard line. Yep, they do give him forward progress. It is 1st and goal, they're saying. And it's going to be the end of the first quarter, folks. And outside of the first drive, the first drive for either team, outside of that, it's been all Georgia. So the first drive, you had Georgia fumbled the ball. Edwards, the running back, fumbled it. And then Tennessee was able to put up 3 points. Beyond that, after that, it's just been Georgia. They're knocking on the door again. They're going to have 1st and goal at the Tennessee 4-yard line. And they're looking to make this a 21-3 game. Tennessee are going to need to have some heck of a stand here if they want to slow down Georgia. Alrighty, we are actually up to 825 subscribers. So thank you to the latest subscribers. Unfortunately, not all of the notifications come through, but for that latest subscriber, we're going to play a little. There we go. So 825 subscribers. We're about to start the second quarter. Georgia knocking on the door. 1st and goal at the Tennessee 4-yard line. Tennessee's offense, the high-powered offense, through 8 games of a season, this Tennessee team has scored the 3rd most points in history through the first 8 games. They have 395 points through 8 games, which is just absolutely insane. We're talking almost, 50 points a game they're averaging. So far today, only 3. But look, we know Tennessee, they can put up points and they can put them up fast. Their blocking has just been not good. But again, you're up against a phenomenal defense in Georgia. Jalen Carter leading the way. He is a monster. They're going to find it really tough right now. Really, really tough in order to They have to put up points, does Tennessee. Now what they really need to do, if they need to try and get some kind of a stop here, hold them to 3, then it's only a 2-touchdown game. Otherwise, it just gets, oof. They need to string together some impressive plays, do Tennessee. But first off, they have this big dilemma. Defensively, what are they going to do? Do they have an answer for Stetson Bennett? Because so far they haven't had a single one. All righty. Yeah, time of possession must be all dogs. Let's see if I can pull that up. Because it's, oh man, in 15 minutes, I'd say Georgia's had the ball for at least 10 of the 15 minutes. No doubt about it. They've had it. Wow, it's actually the time of possession is it's basically split 50-50. It just seems like Georgia, but then again, Georgia have had like a lot of explosive plays too. So even on their their last scoring drive, they had the ball one play and then bam, it was a touchdown. So, I guess that kind of makes sense then. It feels like Georgia have had the ball because Tennessee just like can't move and they're so quick with their up-tempo offense, like their no-huddle up-tempo offense, and so far it hasn't worked out as well as obviously they would have liked. Georgia, snap is away. They pitch it out to Kenny McIntosh, who's going to lose a yard, maybe 2 on the play. So that's a big stop right there for the Tennessee Volunteer defense on 1st and goal. Probably loses about 1.5 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and goal right now from just outside the 5-yard line. Bennett in shotgun, McIntosh to his right. McIntosh has really been the workhorse here on this drive. 3 receivers down low. You got big Darnell Washington up top. They'll have him on one-on-one coverage. You have to think they're looking for him. Throwing it, they're looking for the end zone. Throws it. It's going to be caught. Touchdown, Georgia Bulldogs. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That is Smith, I believe, with the touchdown. Big time touchdown right in the back of the end zone under the goalpost. Gets 2 feet in bounds. Impressive catch right there. Georgia Bulldogs take a commanding lead. And that's... Who is that? Roast Me Jack Saint. That is Roast Me Jack Saint. I'm probably just completely messed that name up. And the extra point is coming right up for Georgia. 3rd time today already. Snap is away, kick is up, and he doinks it and it goes in. Right off the side of the upright, but it doinks right in. What a crazy kick right there. And remember, college football, they kick from like the old NFL, where it's like the 2-yard line, kicks it. It was going left, doinks off the left upright, but it still goes through the goalpost. So what a play right there. And Georgia with the commanding lead, 21-3 over the Tennessee Volunteers. Now look, Hendon Hooker. This is a guy who's getting buzz as like a late 1st round, maybe 2nd round pick. If you need to start putting, if you want to, solidify yourself as that 1st round pick, man, you feel like you really got to start putting up some points here. Not easy against this Georgia Bulldogs defense, but you feel like otherwise this game is going to completely get away from them. The benefit that they have of giving up so many points early is that there's still just so much time left on the clock, but you got to be disciplined. They've had some costly penalties. They will take it, kneel it down in the end zone. So Tennessee will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. We have Oregon here. Oh, nice little trickery right there. Oregon all over Colorado. the 7-1 Ducks 21 over the Colorado, who are 1-7, and it's 21-7 in that game. Bo Nix having a great season there. The former Auburn Tiger. So Tennessee, what can we do here? Let's go Tennessee. Let's make a game of it. At first down and 10 in shotgun, back to his left. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff. Under pressure, he's going to get sacked. And there was just nobody getting open. 1 yard loss on the play. Yeah, the Ducks are looking good. 7-1 on the year. They have a commanding lead. They should be going to 8-1. And Hendon Hooker gets taken down in the backfield for a 1 yard loss. Tennessee right now at their own 24-yard line in shotgun. 2 players in the backfield with him. Fakes the handoff. Under pressure. Quick throw out. That's going to be about a 6-yard pickup with forward progress. So that'll make it 3rd and manageable. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. And wow, Tennessee just really don't have the ability here to they don't have much time in the pocket. They can't let those routes develop. But this is 3rd and 5 right now. 3 receivers down low. One the backfield to his right. Snap is away. Hooker's looking to throw. Throws it across the middle. It's going to be incomplete. There is a flag on the play. This looks like it'll be in the area of either holding or defensive pass interference. It was potentially the receiver was bumped way off his route before the pass came. They're calling it holding on the defense, so they get bailed out. Does Tennessee? And Tennessee do get the first down via a penalty on 22, Bullard. They were saying, I don't think that was holding, though. I don't know. That's a rough call. That's a favorable call for Tennessee right there. So I don't know about that. So far in the game, 4 penalties for 30 yards, Tennessee. Georgia, 1 penalty for 10 yards. That was their first one. 1st and 10, now Tennessee up to their own 41-yard line with the penalty in shotgun. Snap is away. He's going to hand it up the middle, and he gets about 2.5, maybe 2.5 yards on the play. That'll be 2nd and 8 now for the Tennessee Volunteers. They're going hurry up. Snap is away. They're going to fake the handoff, quick pass out, and he's going to get about maybe 2 yards on the play, so really not being able to move the ball that well at all. We'll maybe call it a 3-yard pickup. We're going to say 3rd and 5 right now for Tennessee at their own 46-yard line. They got to start getting some solid yards here. Got to pick up the first down. In shotgun, back to his right. 2 receivers up top, 2 down low. Snap is away, looking to throw. Running out of time over the middle. It's going to be caught by number 87. Big time catch by the tight end right across the middle of the field. Picks up maybe about like 7 yards on the play or so. They're now at the Georgia 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Ooh, that was maybe... Oh, they do run hurry up. Handed up the middle, bounces around, and fortunately for Tennessee, able to pick up about 3 yards on the play. Now that catch, the tight end, that was probably incomplete, but they ran hurry up, and Georgia did not challenge it. 2-yard pickup on the play on 1st down for Tennessee. What looked like a play that could have been stopped in the backfield. And let's see what Tennessee can do here. Hooker in shotgun, back to his left. Snap is away. They're bringing pressure. Throw. Great pickup there. Oh, and man, they were looking for Cedric Tillman. Looks like the defensive back came in and just bumped him right before the ball got there. So I think they're going to call that pass interference, or they're calling it holding. So that's going to be another first down now for Tennessee. And that is Kelee Ringo, the highly touted cornerback from Georgia. People have him so far as mocked within the top 10 to 15 picks. There's a Georgia Bulldog player on the ground. Number 13. He's being tended to by the trainers. We have 11 minutes left in the second quarter, the first half. All right, let's see. And we are up to how many likes on the stream? We're up to 12 likes on the stream. Can we get to Joe Montana likes? 16 likes. We want to get to Montana likes. We're at 12 right now. Can we get to 16 likes? Tennessee, they're moving with big thanks to whether you want to call it the officials or whether you want to call it Georgia kind of just shooting themselves in the foot a little bit. But that is a pickup there of I was a 3rd and 4. It was 3rd and 4, and now they've picked it up, so it's going to be first down for the Tennessee Volunteers. And they're all the way down now. They're moving. They're at the Georgia 33-yard line. So Tennessee needs a touchdown here. You feel like they need a touchdown. Now, right now, their defense has been able to get a bit of a rest, so that's good. But number one, you got to be able to put up points. Otherwise, your defense is just going to feel like nothing that they can do. Regardless of even if they stop Georgia, then they're not going to be able to put up points. You got to put up some significant points here. In my humble opinion. Don't forget, tomorrow the 49ers are on a bye week. Tomorrow we will be doing 2 games. Number 1, in the morning, 10 a.m., we're going to be doing the Las Vegas Raiders at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Then later on, we'll be doing the big NFC West showdown, which will have major implications for the 49ers. And that is the Seattle Seahawks at the Arizona Cardinals. Tennessee has picked up 3 first downs on this drive, 2 of them via penalties. 1st and 10 now at the Georgia 33-yard line. Hendon Hooker in shotgun. Back to his right, another back in the backfield. And the snap is away, looking to throw, under pressure. That Jalen Carter, so good. Gets the ball. There we go, Cedric Tillman. Cedric Tillman with the first down play. Picks up about 18 yards. That Jalen Carter for Jeepers for Georgia. He's a menace. And Cedric Tillman right there gets around Ringo. And it's 1st and 10 right now at the Georgia 17-yard line. Hooker shotgun. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff. Going to run for it. Picking up good yards on first down. Gets about 6 yards, I would say, on first down. So Tennessee now, have they found their offense? Have they found their offense? Snap is away, back to his right. Hands it off up the middle. Running back gets about 2 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 4 or 3rd and 2 now. And you have to think, are Tennessee already? Are they already in 4 down position right here? Hooker now behind center. And they're going to be it's going to be a false start on a Tennessee offensive lineman. Number 53, false start. You are right, though, Merrick. Georgia are looking very good so far. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's clear false start. Oh, that's actually on Darnell Wright, I think. That was actually on Darnell Wright. Someone who is somewhat highly touted from Tennessee. They expect him be middle round draft pick. So that makes it 3rd and 7 in the shotgun. Snap is away. That's another false start. Unbelievable. Oh, now it's 3rd and 12. And you have back-to-back fall. You had it 3rd and 2. Now it's all the way to 3rd and 12. So before I was thinking you're in 4 down territory. I guess we'll have to see what happens on this play. Snap is away. Looking, and just nothing. And just nothing. Alrighty. So now 3rd and 12 for Tennessee. Hooker gets the snap. They're bringing pressure. Got time. Throws it over the middle. It's going to be incomplete. Incomplete. Looking for 88. So that's going to make it 4th and 12. Great pass defense there by the Georgia Bulldogs, the slot corner, Bullard. Man, that was an impressive play right there. So Tennessee's going to come out and kick the field goal. Chase McGrath has already hit from 47. This is a 36-yard attempt. From the right hash, though. Snap is away, kick is up, and it's perfect. Right down Broadway. So it's technically a 2-possession game right now. But Tennessee are trading field goals while Georgia are getting touchdowns. So that's not an ideal scenario. Damn, Tennessee got to get it together. You're damn right, CG. You're damn right they do. They absolutely have to get it together. It's not good enough. This high-powered offense, they've averaged almost 50 points a game. And we're through the second. We're maybe halfway through the second quarter or so. Almost halfway through the second quarter, they've only put up 6. So that ain't good. That ain't good at all. All right. Tennessee's defense has got to do something here. But Georgia Bulldogs, Stetson Bennett, man, he has been lights out so far today. Stetson Bennett's been great. Kenny McIntosh, the running back's been great. If we look at the stats right here, box score stats. Stetson Bennett, 7 for 11, 161 yards and 2 touchdowns. Wow. They are not afraid to throw the ball deep. The receivers have been coming up with it, doing a very effective job at that. So super impressive right now for the Georgia Bulldogs. And they haven't, Kenny McIntosh has caught a really nice deep ball. Ladd McConkey has had the really nice long touchdown reception. So Georgia's just throwing a lot of different looks too. Mixing it up, effectively with the run and the pass, and the play action's working really well. Bennett throwing it deep, and if you were looking at this game, and I think as much as and I think that they have struggled, Tennessee, but man, it's that Georgia defense is just that good. The Georgia defense probably has they have about 5 or 6 guys, maybe 6, 7 guys who could easily get drafted. And probably like Jalen Carter's going to be top 5, top 10 pick, you have to say. He's just been wrecking Tennessee. Kali Ringo has also been playing okay, although he's been called for a pass interference or a holding. So Tennessee now is going to kick it off to the Georgia Bulldogs. The kick is up. Going to kick it right into the corner right there. And he's going to have to take it out. What? Oh, I guess he called a fair catch. Looked like he had caught it outside of the end zone, but okay. They're going to say Georgia get it at the 25-yard line. Yeah, Stetson Bennett's been very, very good so far today. 7 for 11, 161 yards, 2 touchdowns. Wow. Football is life in Georgia. I guess in Atlanta you have the basketball and baseball with the Braves and the Hawks, but in Athens, Georgia, it's all about these Bulldogs. Quick pass by Bennett to his tight end, fighting for yards. Might even get a first down out of it. Looked like he was going to be stopped for a pickup of 6. Gets about maybe 10 yards on the play. And now they're jawing at each other, the Tennessee and Georgia players. Come on, here we go. Are they going to call it a first down? It's either going to be second and very short. They're going to call it 2nd and 1 for the Bulldogs. There's about 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Bennett in shotgun, back to his left. It's Edwards to his left. Bennett now changing the play call. Edwards moves to his right. 2 receivers up top, 2 down low. Snap is away. They're going to hand it off at the middle and gets a first down. They saw that Tennessee didn't have too many players near the line of scrimmage. Changes the play call, run up the middle. They pick up 4, and that's going to be a first down, Georgia Bulldogs. Yeah, Bennett's been great today. 170 yards, 2 touchdowns. Also ran for a touchdown as well. So he's done all the scoring for Georgia today. He's been involved in all of it. In shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers up top, 1 down low. Snap is away. Little trickery here. He's going for it all. And it's going to be too far. Looking for Smith deep. And just overthrew him. He was well covered there by the Tennessee defense. And that's good coverage there. That is really nice coverage there by number 8 for the Tennessee defense. Really impressive stuff right there to hang with him. No pass interference, no nothing. So Bennett's in shotgun now. Another back to his left. 2nd and 10 now. Can Tennessee take advantage of this? Snap is away. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and that's a good tackle. Man, this 33 for Tennessee. Who is this guy? I got to look him up. He is unbelievable. This, 33 is just playing lights out. Jeremy Banks. Jeremy Banks for Tennessee, to me, has just been really good. I'll catch you later. All right, Crazy Juice, we'll catch you later. I don't know if I'll do this full game, but if I'm on, I'm on. If not, then I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. And that's going to be a false start on Georgia. But if I don't see you later, then definitely, man, stop by tomorrow because we're doing back-to-back games. It's going to be Raiders, Jags, and then we're hopping straight into Seahawks, Cardinals. So that makes it 3rd and 14. So Tennessee now, they have a chance to start. If they get a stop here, get the ball back, they can make it interesting. Bennett in shotgun, back to his left. It's Kenny McIntosh. Quick pass, and he's going to get only gets about 4 yards. Initially made a man miss, but good stop here by Tennessee's defense, and they're going to get off the field. And what now can the high-powered Tennessee offense do? Can they respond? But this Georgia Bulldogs defense is fierce. Brett Thorson had a 75-yard punt earlier that went out at the 1. He's kicking here. This would be about a 60-yard punt. Kicks it definitely a lot shorter, and it takes a favorable bounce for Tennessee. So Tennessee actually will have the ball at their own 31. So after that last amazing punt, this is actually really good field position here for Tennessee. They need to be able to capitalize. There's 6:41 left in the half. Can they capitalize? Hendon Hooker hasn't had much time left in the pot, hasn't had much time at all in the pocket. But can he get enough blocking to get it deep to his weapons? Jalen Hyatt, Cedric Tillman. Their running back has been pretty impressive too. Let's see if there are any good games going on around the NFL. A good one later on is going to be Alabama, LSU. That's about 2 hours from now. Jalen Wright, the running back, really solid running back for Tennessee. He's got really good burst, really good speed, especially to the outside. All right. So Tennessee, they have the chance now. Can they make it interesting? I'm going to grab myself a glass of water. All right. Tennessee will start this drive at their own 31-yard line. They need to start picking up some points. Because Tennessee, remember too, there's about 6 minutes left or so in the half. But Tennessee does get the ball to start the second half too. So if in a perfect world, if you're Tennessee now, get a nice long drive going, put up 7 before half. Maybe the clock has run out. Maybe there's little to no time left for Georgia to do anything. Then you get the ball in the second half to start off. So there's definitely ways that they can make it happen. Let's see what the Volunteers can do. Wow. Vince Dooley, former Georgia Bulldog, passed away. 100 years old. Holy smokes. 100 years old. So Tennessee's offense coming out. Right in the backfield. They're going to fake the handoff. Hooker throws it wide open. Cedric Tillman makes a man miss up to the 45 up near midfield. And that was Ringo on the coverage too. Really nice route there by Cedric Tillman. And then gets right around Ringo too. Can't make the tackle. That's going to be 1st and 10. Snap is away. They're going to fake it off to right. He's going to dance in the back and then actually makes a nice spin move. Ends up getting about 6 or 7 yards on first down. Initially thought he'd be stopped for maybe a gain of 2 or 3. Ends up getting 6 or 7. So here we go, Tennessee. They're on the move. Snap is away. Hands it off again and is going to fights for it, gets the first down. Big time play right there by Wright. Yeah, Jalen Wright is running the ball well. Back-to-back runs, picks up the first down. So now they're in Georgia territory. They're not calling it a first down. They're saying 3rd and 1. They are going to hand it off, and he's going to get stuffed. 3rd and 1, they hand it off to Jalen Wright. He's going to get stuffed, but you have to think here that Tennessee are absolutely in 4-down rate territory here. And what do you do here? I think maybe... See, I didn't really like that play call. It was a little too predictable. I'd have got Herndon and Wright maybe moving outside. Maybe you do like a read option. But it's going to be 4th and 1. The Tennessee offense is out there. And that's going to be an easy first down. That's what they do. They snap it to Hendon Hooker. And he rolls out to his right, led by Jalen Wright, the running back, with a nice block. First down, Tennessee. They're at the Georgia 39-yard line. Snap is away. They're going to fake the handoff to Jalen Wright. Throwing it deep. Intercepted. Intercepted by Ringo. Big time interception. And that's why Ringo is considered a top prospect in next year's NFL draft. That's a great play. Holy moly. Looking for it all. Looking for Tillman. And Ringo just completely boxed him out. You can't play that any better. He turned into the receiver, catches the ball. And that's going to be Georgia Bulldogs football now. Man, that's a tough matchup there. And then Ringo puts on the Legion of Doom, the pads with the spikes. The Road Warriors, the old Legion of Doom, Animal and Hawk. Man, Georgia's just so good. I guess it does make sense why they were favored by 10 in this game. Even though Tennessee was ranked number 1 and Georgia ranked number 3 in Vegas, and Vegas knows what they're doing. Vegas had Georgia by 10, and right now it's looking very much like that. Big interception right here for the Georgia Bulldogs, and I think at halftime, folks, I'm probably gonna call it. Unless, hey, maybe Tennessee can get a big play going. We'll see what happens. But I think Georgia is just outclassing Tennessee all day long. All night long. All night. There we go. Yeah, Georgia, man, they might just be in a class of their own. There's another good game later today. That's going to be Alabama LSU. That one I'm not doing, but that'll be a good one. The Kansas Jayhawks, they're making plays happen. Wow, they're over Oklahoma State. 17-7 are the Kansas Jayhawks. So Georgia now has the ball. It's going to be at their own 20 after Hendon Hooker throwing it deep, looking for Cedric Tillman. But Kali Ringo says, First and 10, Georgia at the 20. Bennett in shotgun. 3 receivers up top, 1 down low. Snap is away. He's going to hand it to the running back up the middle. Breaks the tackle. Gets about 5 yards on first down. And Georgia looking to pile on the Tennessee Volunteers. Yeah, Bennett's been really good. Really good today. 2 touchdown throws. And he's had a touchdown run as well. Man, that throw is really difficult to make. But he was able to. Wow. Here we go. Georgia behind center. 4 minutes left in the half. Snap is away, hands it off to the running back, and breaks tackles up to the 40-yard line. Still on his feet up to the 45-yard line. Go the Georgia Bulldogs. And they are making this. This is a statement game right here for the Bulldogs. Nice running right there by Edwards. Cuts up right through his blockers. Makes a man miss. Breaks a tackle. Bennett in shotgun. No one in the backfield with him. 3.5 minutes left in the half. Bennett's going to snap the ball, looking to throw. Throws it over the middle. There, a nice pickup right there. Very nice pickup. Almost a first down there for Georgia. Quick, they're going hurry up. They get it to Edwards on the edge, and he breaks a tackle, but tripped up. Nice tackle there by Tennessee. Does get the first down, though, but picks up maybe 4 yards on the play. Got to the corner, but, man, that was a really nice tackle there from Slaughter, I think. Nice play right there from Slaughter. Getting the big tackle right on Edwards. It's a first down, though, and Georgia are moving the ball. They're in Tennessee territory at the Tennessee 42-yard line. Under 3 minutes in the half. Bennett behind center. Single back. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Snap is away, handed off to the running back, and he gets stuffed in the backfield. Going to lose a yard. He is going to lose a yard on the play. Robinson stopped for a 1-yard loss. And there's that guy again. There is that guy again. Man, he has been all over the place. That Tennessee linebacker. He's been everywhere. And there's a Tennessee player on the ground on his knees being tended to. Hopefully he's okay. Yeah, that's Jeremy Banks. Jeremy Banks, he's the guy who's just been playing so well. And Kansas now 24-7 over Oklahoma State. Who'd have thunk that? So there's just over 2 minutes left in the half. And I think I'm going to call it there for the stream at halftime. But a big time, I mean, Georgia are just dominating. They're playing really, really good football here. They have a chance to put up more points. Now, see what Tennessee, he didn't need to force that throw to Tillman, especially with a guy like Ringo in coverage, man. You can't force that. So, yeah, now. Latrell Bumphus is the defensive lineman, the senior defensive lineman for Tennessee, is going to the tent. So hopefully he is okay. He's holding his rib cage, so they're probably going to take a look at it and maybe take him back for some x-rays. Rosemy Jack-Saint. That's a great name. 2nd and 10 now for the Bulldogs. Less than 2 minutes. Clock is winding down. Bennett in shotgun. Back to his left. Snap is away. Looking to throw. Throws it across the middle. Wide open is Ladd McConkey down to the Tennessee 25-yard line. First down, Georgia Bulldogs. Big time pickup right there for the Bulldogs, and the Volunteer fans are understandably not happy. They're seeing the score. It's 21-6. Georgia still has all 3 timeouts. Just over a minute left in the half. They're at the Tennessee 25. Looking for more before halftime. Snap is away. Hands it off to their running back. That's Kenny McIntosh. Is only going to get about a yard on the play. Clock is going to keep winding. Time not a major issue right there. Now the clock is stopped, and I believe Georgia called their first timeout. Tennessee called a timeout. Maybe Tennessee wants to see if they can get a stop here, have a little bit of time to do something before halftime, but I don't know. With how their offenses looked, man, maybe they just need to go into the half and completely just rework what they're doing, because whatever they have been doing so far ain't been working. But there's 51 seconds left. Tennessee, they're obviously hoping to get a couple of stops back-to-back right now. Maybe hold them to 3, hold them to a field goal attempt. Maybe they miss it, and you have okay field position, but not looking good for Tennessee right now. Not looking good for Tennessee. They got Tennessee, they'll have to come out strong in the second half, because so far this has been an unmitigated disaster. 2nd and 9, 52 seconds. Bennett in shotgun. McIntosh to his left. McConkey up top. McIntosh now goes to Bennett's right. Snap is away. Looking to throw. Gonna throw. It's gonna be caught by Rosemy Jack-Saint. And I think Tennessee are they gonna burn another timeout? You would have thought that they called a timeout on first down, that they were maybe going to try and get the ball back before halftime, but they're not calling a timeout. So don't know why I guess if they stopped him or held him to little to no gain, but interesting. So there's just over 20 seconds left now. Georgia still has all 3 timeouts. Snap is away. It's 3rd and 4. Stetson steps up in the pocket, flips it out to Ladd McConkey, and McConkey gets out of bounds. Ladd McConkey having a good game for the Bulldogs. So it's 1st down and 10, Georgia. 1st and goal, I should say. 1st and goal. So can Georgia put up another 7 points before halftime? 12 seconds left. Georgia does have all 3 timeouts, though. So we'll have to see what Georgia can come up with right now. Empty backfield in shotguns. Play clock winding down. Snap is away. Quick pass to Kenny McIntosh. Going to get down to the 2-yard line. Maybe inside the 2-yard line. Just snap, quick slant to Kenny McIntosh, the running back. And, man, he's really been impressing me with his receiving ability, too. Very natural catcher of the football. Maybe down to the 1-yard line. But looking just very natural. 7 seconds left. It's 2nd and goal. Georgia just called a timeout. And they're going to be looking to tack on 7 more before halftime. Really just try and put this game out of reach for Tennessee. Because even with Tennessee, it's they've been struggling. There's no protection at all. They can't hold off the guys like Jalen Carter from the Bulldogs. So, and the Tennessee fans are just not happy. But hey, what are you going to do? Georgia Bulldog fans going a little crazy. So it's 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. There's 7 seconds left. So you have 1, maybe 2 shots at the end zone before you might want to kick a field goal. In the shotgun. Back to his right now. Snap is away. Rolling out to his right. Rolling. Throws it to the corner of the end zone. And broken up by Slaughter for the Tennessee Vols. So now you have 3 seconds left. So if you're Georgia, it looks like they're going to bring out the field goal unit, which is maybe not a bad idea, so you make it for sure a 3-possession game. Otherwise, if you don't get it here, then it's only a 2-possession game, and you breathe some life into Tennessee's mindset. This is essentially a extra point. From the left hash, though, snap is away, kick is up. It is good. So that's going to be it for halftime, guys. And that is going to be it for the stream today. I want to thank everyone for joining me on this first half of this great game. Tennessee really has not lived up to their hype. It is halftime. But I'm going to peace on out of here, guys. I'm going to get some food, enjoy the rest of my day, and watch some more football. But everyone, thank you for being here. Thank you for the new subscribers. Really greatly appreciated. Means a lot. Do stick around for future streams, like football streams. And hopefully now we can tomorrow's going to be a real good day. It's going to be 6 hours of football tomorrow. But again, a major thank you to everyone here for joining the stream. I'm going to head on out.